we are approaching an elite territory control, which is gonna really, we're really about to put in some work with this home dock, this new marksman rifle. I'll show it to you real quick. I'll show you the loadout real quick before we get started. 4-piece for the striker, 1% with the backpack, marksman, and then of course I got my Dark Winter as my secondary.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Leave this one to me. I'll cut you up.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I just saw the key. I literally was just looking at it. Oh, there it is. SOCOM, one of my favorites. Don't need it. Let's take this key and we're gonna just deconstruct that. And where's that gearbox at? Okay, so let's check out the gear set. I showed you a little bit of footage. I ended up doing two things at once. I had a resource convoy kind of pull up on me while I was doing the elite territory control. So I ended up doing two. It took me a little while. But I tried to make sure that I was only using the the new marksman rifle, the Dr. Home, just so that I can showcase why I think the gun is phenomenal. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I could have done a better job than what I did too, but I've been on GTA and Call of Duty, so I had to kind of loosen up a little bit, get in there. But this was good. This was good. I think it did. I think it went phenomenal. Now, you can see right now my RPM. I'm at 403, right? And you can see the total damage, 230, 238. Okay. Four-piece striker. All right. So for you veterans, you already know about striker. For you new guys, veterans, give me just a second. For you new guys, striker is a red build, right? So when we say red, you look over here right under RC Omega, you see you see the red, blue, and a little bit of yellow over there. So the reds, when people say reds or crit builds, they're basically talking about the red. You see the little red icons, the little red dots, right? You can see how many I have, 8, right? And that's basically what they're referring to. So, all right, so this is typically, striker is typically a red build. What I did is at the recalibration station, as you can get more familiar with the game, you get to understand what I'm talking about. I recalibrated my striker set to blue, right? So when you look at my striker, I'll show you this backpack real quick. All of these, see how it says 170,000 armor? Typically that's like a red weapon damage, weapon handling, 15% weapon damage, or weapon handling, something like that. It's something red, right? What I went on ahead and did was I took these blue armors off of another gear set that I don't really use, and I saved them in my library back at the White House, right? And then you go to the recalibration station. When you log in, you ever notice everybody's over there just standing out at the recalibration station? That's what they're doing. They're working on their gear sets, right? So anytime you see that this little symbol that looks like a screwdriver and a wrench, right? That means that someone did some recalibrations. That's what that represents, right? Now this is, when you look at this right here, you see how these have some really nice high rolls. When you say high rolls, are attributions. You look at the attributions and you look at the core attribution, right? That's what people are talking about when they say roll, right? When it's something rolled, it rolled great. This one rolled great, but I didn't have to do any recalibration to this, and it just rolled like this. So this is an absolutely phenomenal piece. It's not a gear piece that I typically use, but when I saw it, I absolutely had to get it because it was, and you can see down at the bottom, source scavenged. I grabbed this from somewhere, right? It was just phenomenal, man. It was a great role. I had to take it. So, and I'm glad I did because I ended up being able to, implement it in 2 of my loadouts, right? So there's that. That's for you new guys. I tried to get into it a little bit, but I need to go ahead and wrap this video up. So I apologize if the terminology you hear me saying from this point on in the video is something you're unfamiliar with, right? So let's finish this up, right? Bloody Knuckles. Exotic piece. You guys remember that from the last global event, I believe that was. Check that out, right? Talent. Now with this, typically I run this with my Lady Death, right? But I found that this build is phenomenal with the marksman rifle as well. Only thing that would be different is the chest plate with the 10% for the SMG, right? So I gotta find a chest plate that can give me an unbreakable. Somehow I want to try to get an unbreakable with a marksman rifle 10%. And I'll use that for my, my Dr. Home loadout, right? So I went on ahead and parked it up with the dark winter. You can see I've optimized that, recalibrated that, man, I think this is a phenomenal build. What do you guys think, veterans? What can I do to improve? What can I do to improve this build? The only thing that I'm really thinking I want to work on is the chest plate, right? For this particular loadout, because it's a marksman rifle. Now I do have an SMG in the build, so I mean, this chest plate it does have some benefit with the SMG that I decided to put in there. But I would really like to really make this build all about the marksman rifle. So I'm really thinking, what chest plate should I go with? I like Chain Killer. I'll show you Chain Killers. I have a lot of Chain Killers. It's one of my favorites, is Chain Killer. Now I could throw this Chain Killer on there. That puts me up to 1.6. And that gives me, I get back to the perfect headhunter. So I could do that. I could go that route, but I lose a little weapon damage, but who cares when you get a headshot, your weapon damage just goes through the roof. And with a marksman rifle, it's going to be easier to get that headshot. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go that route. I love Chain Killer. You hear me talking about it all the time. Chain Killer is my absolute favorite chest plate. Yeah. So listen, man, that is the build that I went with. 4-piece striker, Bloody Knuckles. You can run up on the guys and knock them silly. And it shows you, that's what the talent is. Yeah, man. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? I like the build. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's different for me because I'm a skill tier player. You know, I normally play with skill, so I'm stepping into new territory right here with the crit builds, well, with the red builds. You know, with heavy armor. I like it though. I like it. Listen, with all of that said, that was the Doctor Home. I think it's phenomenal. Tell me what you guys think. To all my division agents out there, keep saving the world, bro. You're loco, man. You're loco, man. Trying to save the world from Washington, D.C. You solo dolo division agents, man. You crazy, man. You crazy. Listen, man. Take care of your neighbors. Say hello to your neighbors. Be in good health, right? And thanks for watching. Man, see you division agents later. I hope you guys are enjoying the new global event. I like the reanimation. I like the golden bullet. I think I like that one better. I think I did like that one better because that was crazy, especially with the Lady Death. Oh my God, that was crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be next on the next global event. With all of that said, listen, I'm out of here. That's enough. I've been just yabbing, but I could talk about this game all day. I absolutely love it. If you want to engage in conversation about Division 2, my advice, go to Reddit. The agents there in Reddit are phenomenal. And these dudes, they got a lot of good, useful information. It's a comfortable place, comfortable space. Not a lot of toxic stuff going on there. Good jokes, good advice, absolute phenomenal. Right on Reddit, my name is. And this is gonna sound crazy the way I say this, but my Lexus is in GTA. My Lexus is in. When we get to N, it's just the letter N. Don't put I in. My Lexus is in GTA. Put a dash between each word. And that's it. Right? Thanks for watching. We are out of here. And that is my take on Dr. Home. Absolutely phenomenal weapon. Peace out.